Michael here with a huge week in LEGO news. More LEGO Stranger Things, F1 Academy partnership and set, Bricklink Series 9, 3 of the most beautiful 2026 sets, fun new gifts with purchase, and what did LEGO send me this time? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. Over at Target, they've got a bunch of sets 30% off, including the LEGO Fortnite Peely Bone and LEGO Ideas Family Tree. From LEGO Star Wars, the Coruscant Guard gunship is 32% off, and the Creative Play Droid Builder and Invisible Hand are 30% off. Plus, the LEGO Marvel Milano is 20% off. Over at Best Buy, you can save 30% off the LEGO Icons Transformers Bumblebee. Over at Amazon, the LEGO Icons Blacktron Renegade is 36% off, and the Land Rover Defender is 25% off. From LEGO Star Wars, Boarding the Tantive 4 is 30% off, and the TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup is 25% off. From LEGO Speed Champions, the Mercedes 2-pack is 44% off. From LEGO Harry Potter, the Mandrake is 41% off, and Hagrid's Hut is 37% off. The LEGO Minecraft Cherry Blossom Garden is 46% off. The LEGO Sonic, Knuckles, and the Master Emerald Shrine and Animal Crossing Stargazing with Celeste are 40% off. And the LEGO Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, and DK Jumbo is 33% off. Over at LEGO this weekend is Insiders Weekend, where you can get 2 times points on all sets. You can get the free Mini Knights capsule with purchases over $250, the free hot dog chocolate stand with purchases over $170, and the baby grill encounter with $40 of City Dreams Friends or Ninjago. Plus, a bunch of sets are on sale, including 30% off Ninjago City Markets and 20% off the Boutique Hotel, 20% off the City Tower, and 20% off the upscaled Racer. And there's 4 times points on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the LEGO Ideas River Steamboat, and LEGO Icon Shuttle Carrier Aircraft. And with 2 times points on all sets, it's just a great chance to pick up some of the large sets and exclusives you've been waiting on. And if you want to pick up any of these deals or more and support the channel, there's links to everything in the description below. Next in LEGO Stranger Things news, the gang and Vecna were added as skins to LEGO Fortnite. And let's just say they look amazing. The design for Vecna is so perfect with all of the printing that continues on the back, though I do think he looks funny with a smile. Next we've got Mike Wheeler, who I think they really nailed with the hair. And Dustin looks perfect with the Hellfire Club t-shirt. I love the design for Lucas and that new flat top hair. And there's another great new hair piece to capture the look for Will. It's been over 6 years since we got the first upside down set from Stranger Things representing all of the characters from season 1. And with this being the final season of Stranger Things, it really feels like we're overdue for a new Stranger Things set. Of course, beyond the brickheads that were released earlier this year. And with these new designs, many are speculating we could be getting these in a future set. After all, we did get a tease of the Spider-Verse minifigures that would later come in a collectible minifigure series. But as always, we'll have to wait and see. And if you want to pick anything up from the shop and support the channel, use creator code TalkBricks. Next up, coming out of Vegas, F1 Academy will now feature a car with a LEGO racing livery. This collaboration is meant to inspire young fans and especially girls to join racing and to be inspired through creative play. And you'll be able to pick up the design as a LEGO Speed Champions car with 201 pieces retailing for $28 in March. Just like the F1 Academy cars, this one features a smaller design but a much bolder and brighter color scheme featuring the LEGO logo. And included there's a female driver with a great design and a custom helmet. And this is all likely meant to look like the new driver, Esme Kosterman, who's going to be driving the car in 2026. I'm definitely excited to see what comes of this partnership, but I have to say $28 feels a bit expensive on this one. Next in Bricklink Designer Program news, there were 5 new finalist projects for Series 9 that will start crowdfunding next October. For Castle fans, we've got the Sleepy Dragon Inn, which is definitely a unique take on the medieval project. The exterior is highly detailed, and the entire build opens up to play inside where there's lots of different play features and areas to explore. The Fisherman's Village is super unique with all these great pops of color and lovely interiors. And there's great accessory builds like the boat and the lighthouse. Plus, I think it would go great with previous projects like the Harbor Master's office. The Wild West Blacksmith perfectly captures that Western aesthetic, with that rundown look on the outside and a detailed interior inside. And it's from the same designer of the Bricklink Wild West train and general store. For LEGO train fans, the wood brick freight depot will fit in perfect in your train yard, as well as with the previous Bricklink old train engine shed by the same designer. And I love how there's all sorts of areas and functions like the crane. The smallest of the wave is the pumpkin patch, which features this really quaint design with all sorts of pumpkins, flowers, foliage, and mushrooms, all on this uniquely shaped base. On the whole, I'd say this is a pretty solid wave with a little bit of something for everyone. But as these are always a little bit expensive, we'll have to see how many I want to pick up when it goes up for crowdfunding next year. Next up this week, we also got the reveal of 3 of LEGO's most beautiful sets of 2026. First up, we've got the LEGO Icons Autumn Cottage Garden with 1,102 pieces retailing for $120. This is the third of the LEGO Icons Gardens, but it's definitely the quaintest. As with the cottage and the autumn aesthetic, it definitely feels like something out of a storybook. There's There's even a little gnome out front and plenty of woodland creatures. The cottage is highly detailed, though undersized for minifigures, though you can open it up for a little peek inside. I love the look of all the trees, especially this one with the new weeping willow piece and this one where the squirrel's hidden a nut. And just like with the previous garden sets, these can all be swapped around in these slots. Next, from LEGO Architecture, we've got Paris City of Love with 958 pieces retailing for $80. It's like combining the Paris postcard and Paris skyline sets into something truly stunning, as we get this lovely layered scene of Paris highlights. On the left, we've got the Louvre and the Arc de Triomphe, and on the right, Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral. And of course, at the center is the Eiffel Tower, which sticks out above the frame. I also like how it can sit on a table or shelf or be hung up on the wall. From the LEGO art line, we've got the Japanese cherry blossom landscape with 1,892 pieces retailing for $140. Interestingly, this is not a recreation but an original work of art, and I think it's a nice twist on the LEGO art theme. I like the build for the birds and the clouds over Mount Fuji, plus three-dimensional elements like the trees which go into the cherry blossoms, the traditional architecture with the pagoda and the bridge, and of course the waterfall. And I like how this three-dimensional waterfall effect hangs down when hung on a wall and can be bent forward to place it on a shelf or a table. While I'd say each of these three sets are not for everyone, I really love the overall look, and I can't wait to see them when they come out on January 1st. Next up, thanks to LEGO and the Ambassador Network, this week I got sent 2 mystery packages. And opening up the smaller one, we've got the Mark III Iron Man. When this was revealed, I was so excited to see how this one comes together and check out that exclusive minifigure. And to go with the theme, in the second box, we've got the full wave of 2026 Marvel sets. The largest is the new Daily Bugle set, which features some really epic new minifigures, and I'm excited to build out the Marvel Modular City. Next, the Hulkbuster vs. the Hulk looks really great with that updated Age of Ultron Hulkbuster, and I'm excited for this new Epic Moments collection, which also includes the Spider-Man vs. Sandman set, and it's wild to see a Spider-Man 3 set in 2025 with such epic figures. Next, the Spider-Man car vs. Venomized Wolverine is definitely a pickup for the new Wolverine alone, and I'm more excited for Spider-Man vs. Ghost Rider motorcycle with the new motorcycle and that epic Ghost Rider figure, and I can't wait to bring you these reviews very soon. Next up, this Insiders Weekend brought us a ton of great new promos that we have to break down. First, the Mini Knights Castle with 590 pieces is free with purchases over $250. The classic castle theme is so nostalgic, and this one actually references 2 previous sets in the Knights Castle and Black Knights Castle. The Knights Castle features 2 towers and retains its opening function, and the Black Knights Castle features a lot more detail and even the glow-in-the-dark ghost, plus micro-scale horses and knights. Next up, the Hot Chocolate Stand with 255 pieces comes free with purchases over $170. This set definitely gives that holiday vibe, and I love how it looks like a giant hot chocolate. Plus, there's this cute seating area and a little interior. In the rewards section, for 2,400 points, you can also get the Retro Space Explorer. This classic space theme build features a brick-built version of the logo, as well as a small spaceman and a mini spaceship. And with this exclusive print at the bottom, I'm wondering if it'll become a yearly series. So there you have it, another really fun week in LEGO news with some really exciting 2026 reveals. I can't wait for the new Stranger Things season to start next week and all the 2026 sets on the horizon. As with each new set reveal, my wanted list gets just a little longer. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one!